But if we go on thinking that, oh, Lord is like this, Lord is not supposed to be like that, then mind remains busy in fabricating states of meditation, visions during meditations. Then that is not meditation. You are only daydreaming. You are cooking up things in your mind. The biggest problem, people often complain about thoughts during meditation. If we let our thoughts run riot during the rest of the day, how will they be calm during 1 hour of meditation? So we have to train the mind so that it becomes an instrument for our evolution. The mind can be our best friend or our worst enemy. Mastering this art of keeping our mind focused on one idea is often a challenge. The help of this transmission, we are able to move into deeper level of consciousness very easily without much being distracted by these thoughts. It's a matter of experience that how such a simple path, simple way of meditation, where we gently remind ourselves that yes, I am meditating on the presence of the divine light in my heart. That's all. When thoughts do arise, we simply remain unmindful of them and just divert our attention in a very simple way, in a very um, natural way, to drift attention towards the presence of divine light. When these thoughts disturb us too much, when it become overwhelming, then at that moment it will be best to take a deep breath and hold your breath for some time and see what happens and resume your meditation. If then too your thoughts are disturbing, open your eyes for a few seconds and close again gently. See what happens. Or if it is still overwhelming, then take up some nice book, read a passage or two, something that can remind you of divinity, something that reminds you of humanity, something that can remind you of love, compassion, and then resume meditation. Often we get carried away by some pious thoughts. We think that the meditation will be wonderful. If such images keep coming to my mind, of, for example, some deity that you're worshipping, thoughts of that particular deity may keep coming to your mind, and you think that is meditation, then I tell you it is wrong. It is not a very good idea to entertain any sort of thought actually, except this one noble idea of the presence of divine light. And prayerfully we remain that, my Lord, whatsoever I am thinking during meditation, it's my imagination. Whatsoever I am thinking and cooking up things in my head about your qualities, about your form, that is also my mental fabrication. Because if you have a certain belief in certain religion, one would tend to think of that particular deity. And by chance, if you happen to think of some other deity belonging to another religion, then you think that your meditation was spoilt. This is nothing but narrow mindedness. If we go on imagining things, imagining the form, the quality, etc. of God, it is always based on our imagination and our fancies. Our prayers would be, my Lord, whatsoever you are, qualitatively, figuratively, I like to feel your presence and remain waiting for this. We give the open invitation for such a moment to arise in our heart in its natural way. But if we go on thinking that, oh, Lord is like this, Lord is not supposed to be like that, then mind remains busy in fabricating states of meditation, visions during meditations. Then that is not meditation. You are only daydreaming. You are cooking up things in your mind. In meditation, we remain patiently waiting. That's all. And whatsoever happens in meditation with such a positive attitude is best for us. Practice in itself, whatsoever be, any spiritual practice, it rarely contributes more than 5% towards our success. 95% depends on our attitude. What are these attitudes one must have? And how this attitude can accelerate or decelerate my uh, association with this practice. Wrongful attitudes also can create stormy thoughts during meditation. Loving attitude, open mindedness, joyful state, all this make our meditations very fruitful, very effective, very, I would say, contentful. If you are angry and try to meditate, see what happens at that time. Immediately after you're angry, try to meditate. Will that meditation be deep? Per contra, if you are so much in love, so happy, so joyful, and at that time you end up meditating. So, we slowly realize that yes, having a particular attitude prior to starting meditation can help us a long way. An outcome of meditation, each time we have a different attitude, will be different. So we slowly understand that certain attitudes are good to have, certain attitudes are worth ignoring, worth denying. Most important attitude that comes to mind is this, that my Lord, whatsoever it be, I am here to experience your presence. That's all. This is, I found to be the best attitude. And I remain open.